Yo, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today's return of Final Fantasy XIV. Small game, small developer. Dedicated to Moonlight, aka Menfina's theme. This is requested by Danbo on Patreon and boosted via the Platinum tier by Mushimerry. Thank you, Mushimerry. Well, what's there to say? Another 14 song. I just listened to a 14 song 20 seconds before this one called Forged in Crimson. So back to back. It's been a very long time since I've done that. Dedicated to Moonlight, music by Masayoshi Soken. Let's go. I'm a big fan of the moon, by the way. So I'm going to be biased, at least on the name. It's a good name. Let us begin. Video by Hungry Chat. Oh, she's pretty. The Lover. Oh. Okay. Chorus section, I think? Sounds like it. I have no idea who the singer is. This sounds like the chorus. And we just heard the pre-chorus. The big emphasis on moon everywhere. Wow. Guessing we're gonna go into another verse coming up soon. Or not. Mm-hmm. Oh. Ooh, wolf. More moon-related stuff. It's almost like the song is dedicated to moon. I love violins. I like how it sounds aggressive here. It sounds like almost like some rock. Aggressive drums. Two vocals happening. Oh, is that her pet? Don't hit the doggo. Yeah, this sounds like the pre-chorus. like that, how it comes at the very end of the chorus. It's very nice. You don't hear this too often, like a post-chorus, where it's like a long, like, instrumental. Even though there's vocals. Dun, 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 dun. You know, let me find a better screenshot of. Yeah, I love her design, by the way. She looks cool, and by cool I mean like treacherous. She's got that arm and a wolf pet something. I don't know. There's a whole lot of blue everywhere. Blue, 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 aqua, blue, and I don't know if they're supposed to be like on the moon or something like that. I really like visually, that was pretty cool to watch. Like, I like the checkerboard floor and everything. And apparently there's something revolving love. She's the lover. I kept seeing love in the lyrics. And, okay. So, first of all, I would like to know who the singer was. I feel like I've heard that vocal before. I don't feel like there's many vocalists in 14. Maybe like 3 or 4, maybe. Something like that. I feel like I've heard her sing before, but it wasn't listed here, so please let me know who that is. And what other songs I've heard from them, because I'm pretty sure I've heard something else from them. Maybe it was the same singer as, oh man, what's it called? It was super popular. It was requested forever. It was the one I said that sounded like Evanescence. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. It'll come to me. But that one, it sounded kind of like her. Damn, that was a while ago. Anyways, what was I gonna say? So, this song had a lot of energies to it, and I really like that. It had this. The verse I feel was kind of like the highlight. I feel like the chorus was catchy and it was good, but I was really clinging on to the verse. Even the pre-chorus, I was kind of like, I mean, I didn't dislike it, but I really liked the cadence of the verse. It was really catchy, and dun, 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 like it had a cool swing to it. A cadence is the way a vocal melody is sung, like the rhythm of it. And that was really, really good. And then once the pre-chorus came, it kind of was like building up again, like to the chorus, obviously, and it was starting to kind of open up. And then when the chorus came in, it really opened up, and the chords just were very long, and it felt very crescendo-like. But the kind of energy was lost. I guess if you want to see it as like it was a really tight cadence, and it starts to loosen up until the big like reveal of the chorus, you could see it that way. And then after the chorus comes like that violin solo into a pseudo background vocal type of thing, and then it repeats again. So the structure is a little odd, but basically the thing I liked the most was the verse vocal cadence. It was really cool. It was kind of like breathy, and it just sounded good to me. I think the big thing here that Soken was trying to put out was the violins, which was very like almost folk like, you know. I could hear that. If you took away everything else of the song and just had the violins, I could hear that in some like saloon, you know, back in the who knows how long ago, but you know what I mean. It sounded like very saloon beer drinking and kind of just that kind of vibe. But also, not only that, is if you notice, it was very loud compared to everything else. It was very much the lead. There's been violins before in 14, and you can tell because they're just kind of back there or maybe in the middle. This one was like way up front, especially after the chorus. It's just like violin, you know. But it wasn't everywhere in the song, so it wasn't like drenched in it. But whenever it did appear, it was very much in your face. Don't know if that has anything to do with the character or something like that. Maybe it could be something as simple as maybe the character's very in your face and it represents her. Who knows? I think overall, especially considering the fact that I just heard another 14 song right before this one, which never happens, right? Sometimes I'll go like weeks, days, something with before hearing another game or hearing the same game again. This time was the video right before. So I'll just keep saying what I typically feel of 14 is like I really appreciate the variety. I mean, I can almost say there's a sound I can associate it with, but there really isn't. I truly never know what's coming, and it's always, there's just so much. I mean, I guess you have to when you have 500,000 songs in your game, but I'm just surprised like how much variety and how still I've not become, like it hasn't like really stagnated for me. It's still cool via all these new singers and all these ideas. But damn, that dude writes a lot of songs. Like, that's a lot of songs. But it seems he's found a bit of a formula he stuck with, at least in 14, where, you know, I will say that a lot of 14 stuff is catchy. You know, it may not be the most intricate or technical thing, and by that I mean like the progressions and the structure of the song. The songs are kind of simple in that regard. The instrumentation is very talented and all that. I'm not taking anything away from that. But the songs are relatively kind of straightforward. And I guess you have to be when you have so many. A lot of them follow this kind of just small intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then repeat pretty much infinitely. There's no like solo sections. There's no bridges. There's no, you know what I mean? Like there's no, like the formula is kind of just there. So in that regard, some of the 14 songs can be sounding a little bit similar, but that's really just the structure, not really the song. You have to think about it this way though. And again, none of this is like negative. I highly respect the guy who wrote so many songs and I've only heard like a fraction of them. But you have to put it this way. There's only so many notes. Do you know how many notes are in like the musical alphabet? Not a lot. And I don't even want to say the number because you might not even believe me, but there's not a lot. It's way less than you think. So imagine that number used pretty much an infinite amount of times throughout years and decades of music, and now combine all that knowledge into one game, into one composer. You know what I mean? Like they're extracting a lot of juice out of, you know, the musical alphabet, and that's impressive. That's impressive, you know, because you're forced to experiment different instruments, different filters, and different there's so many things you have to try to keep it from being stagnant, and that's crazy. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because every 14 player that's watching this knows that the soundtrack is arguably one of the best things of the whole game, and you guys can't like shut up about it. And it's cool. It's cool for that reason. Whew. Okay, so dedicated to Moonlight. Let me know what that's about. I'm a big fan of the moon, so I'm kind of biased on that. Am I missing anything? The coolest thing about the song to me was definitely the cadence of the vocalist. I think she kind of stole the show for me, whoever that was. So thank you again, Danbo and Mushimerry. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. Thanks to everyone that's over here, by the way, and here. I cannot be here without either of them. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, VGM rules. Take it easy.